Loading.
Yeah. This is just to show how long the loading screens can actually get.
Remember back when loading screens had to be interesting and show you things while you waited?
I know.
Dark times, crazy times. It's like they didn't invent the game to just be a game or something.
you boot up the game and it's just a bunch of these screens.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought that was the allure of half the games back in the day. It's the loading screens.
Yeah, but like it just. Oh, this company, Swingin' Ape, does not exist anymore.
With an intro like that, I wouldn't expect them to last more than a decade.
Yeah. You'd actually be surprised once we get to like the last level I recorded, because I died so many times in it, so I had to speed up the footage of every death, and I added.
There's a screensaver.
Yeah, he's just swagging along. But yeah, again, this is the only loading screen I didn't edit just to show how long it actually gets.
Oh man. Oh, what a beautiful post-apocalypse. Wonder if that's what New York would look like if you turned out all the lights.
It would still look like New York, you just wouldn't have any lights on.
I hear if you're at sea when there's like no light pollution, it looks like a reflection of just the stars.
New York City?
Makes me wonder what, like if you were to turn off all lights, then you don't have any light pollution, you can actually see the stars.
Oh, if you go up to Vermont and go to Newport, you'll see the lights across the way because it's like a mile. The lake is a mile across, but if you look up, you'll see all the stars.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Some of his memory chips were fried, so he'll need a new data upload. But after that,
I like these characters so much.
With a built-in sensor.
Of course, I fucking fixed them.
If I was a robot in the far future, I'd have one of those just for the laughs.
And welcome to Timmy Turner's dad. Narrates Apocalypse.
This does sound very much like a Nickelodeon game.
Listen. It's him!
Dinkelberg!
Dinkelberg!
This is the Fairly Odd Parents Wall-E like timeline. All thanks to Dinkelberg.
Here's my theory of what this is. That all these robots had to be created from somewhere, right?
Right. Somebody had to make them.
Well, I always thought that, hey, what if this was Earth millions of years later after the AI takes over?
They're the Skynet uprise?
Yeah.
Look, they even have robot dogs.
But it's even funnier because, like, I thought of a company called the Millennium Corporation. They created all these mining robots, and then they created military robots called the Mills, or they're called Mills now, but they're really called military robots. See?
Well, like in the game, you're talking about this.
I'm trying to make this game tells you very little in terms of story.
Well, it sounds like he's trying to give the exposition now. The industrial complex started building little helpful robots. And then they started building bigger helpful robots for shooting people. See? Droid on droid violence.
You know, I never understood that joke. Like when people say, thank you to the military industrial complex.
Well, it's supposed to be like ironic sarcasm. Like, thanks, Obama. But really, it's just like taking a jab, right?
Well, what the hell is the military industrial complex to begin with?
It's the money that you get made from the, fires of war, pretty much. It's like, they joke about America, like getting thirsty for oil. It's that. So, you make war to make money, to make war to make more money.
Yes.
It
would be funny if just like, at the end of this, he just says, Dinkelberg.
Dinkelberg? This is where I'd put my award if I had one.
I forgot how funny the early episodes of Fairly Odd Parents were.
Everything was fine until they introduced the baby.
No, even the baby was okay. It was the It
But
was
they have
when
to make it a weird shape. I don't know. I don't like triangular babies. Just something about it. A little
he wasn't a
stubby
triangular.
legs.
He was a round. He was a circle.
Seal off those lines and bury them.
It's like a big floating head. It looks like Pops from regular Shedley.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a triangular baby?
Oh yeah, that was Poop
That was the
from the
anti-baby?
Anti-Fairies.
Yeah, okay.
My favorite were actually the Pixies.
You're kidding me. You two are all that's left.
I never understood the concept of them though.
I can't remember the differences.
The Pixies used magic cell phones to grant wishes.
This is like after I stopped watching, I think. I just remember Cosmo's mom always trying to get him, like, new chicks.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like Wanda.
Yeah.
Okay, stick with Screwed and Hosed here. They'll show you
Screwed, hosed.
You're down there. Help out whatever.
Those are those two robots.
What's the main character's name? Fubar?
No, the guy who just walked in.
Yeah.
That's Glitch.
Oh, okay.
The guy we play as is named Glitch. Come on, Max. I know you were sitting on the bed watching this happen, and then you
This
had
is
to
the
run.
prototype for the script of Wall-E, and then they got told to dial it back.
I'm not
No
joking,
war.
but I completely forgot to cut this out. But like, I was sitting on my
Looking
bed
around.
watching TV, and then I was like, oh shit, right?
30
I had to
minutes
play.
of you watching something. Oh yeah, the cutscene's over. Time to go.
I've had situations like that, and it was actually really funny. Like, it was in a Sonic game. My Let's Play is of a Sonic game that I'm doing. It's Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast, and on the very first level, I was staring back at the TV while waiting for the loading screen, even though it wasn't that long. I turned around, I was like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be playing. Now, Glitch is technically supposed to be one of these guys, but like from an older time period.
Oh, so what, he's like grandpa compared to them?
Pretty much, but he's
He's got a
actually...
different backpack. Look at him, he's old.
Yes, but like, if you had to say anything, Glitch is essentially a forever 22-year-old thrown into
Alright.
war.
And that's like different? Everybody else, what, ages? Or they
No,
just
no
don't
one
last
ages
as
in
long
this
as him?
game, but if I had...
Well,
but
obviously
if
they're
you listen
robots.
to his voice in some cutscenes, he sounds like, but he makes some things where it's like, I can chase him down on foot. I can chase him down on foot. You guys take the rat and head him off at the pass. And then the old guy who censors himself says, head him off at the pass? Who the hell says that? You better be right about this, Screwboy, or I will personally weld your exhaust pipe to your ball bearings.
I love the cowboy meme of, you know, you take the high road, we'll head him off at the pass. Like, even Red Dead makes fun of that.
What?
Like the cowboy joke of, we'll head him off at the pass. You go that way, we'll head him off at the pass. Even Red Dead makes that joke because it's just like a cowboy trope.
Yeah. But like, I think it's either head him off at the pass, who the hell says that? But I remember him saying, head him off at the pass, as, what are you, some fucking cowboy?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, I love it.
There was this, I think
knows.
it does happen, there's two versions of the cutscenes that happen, but the one with the fucking cowboy line is like, I think one they didn't put in the game, but they did have it.
So these, a different faction of robot, or what's going on
Those
there?
are considered mill grunts.
Shouldn't you, like, try to shoot them?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
save
just-
your buddy. Shoot his foot, save him, get him out.
No, he's already
Wake
dead.
up, somebody's slacking.
The weapon we're using is called the, what was it called? The,
Oh boy, yeah, you
mining
don't pick
laser.
up
Mining
Legos, you don't pick up, like, bricks or anything like that, or
They're called
bolts.
washers.
No, that's, yeah, bolts are copywritten by, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
So-
but does this also remind you of Ratchet and Clank and,
Well, I didn't play it, but it feels like it looks like it.
what about that other game you mentioned?
What, Jack and Daxter?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Jack 3 when he got, like, guns and was edgy.
Oh god, remember when Spyro went edgy?
I think that I only watched, oh wow, you can break a bridge, I'm impressed. Oh my god, physics! Oh, you murdered them! You dropped them into the fires of Mount Doom. Okay.
This is just the tutorial.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. We're not even
you've
that
only shot,
far.
like,
We're like
3
10
robots,
minutes
yeah.
in.
So when does Jorgen Stranglethorn show up from Family Godparents?
He doesn't, but
I figured he'd be the
at
last
the end
boss.
of this entire video stream, you do
Somebody's
get to
gonna make
see if what Joe Swanson would be like if he was a robot.
Okay, I can deal with Joe Swanson. I was gonna say either somebody needs to make a terrible Schwarzenegger impersonation, but Joe Swanson showing up, yeah, I like a little Kronk in my comedy any day.
Kronk, that was the name of that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have Colonel Alloy.
Peter.
No, Kronk is the grandpa-looking robot who censors himself.
Oh, okay.
And Colonel
pick up on
Alloy
it.
is the Colonel, obviously. We're Glitch.
Whoa! Tony Hawk up in here. Whoa!
Actually, if you look closely, the guy who was in front of you disappears, and look what happens. Teleportation.
This must be where the mills broke through.
Literally, they disappear right in front of you. You can see it, and then they
It's
teleport.
that newer model. You didn't get the teleportation firmware update.
The firmware update for teleportation. They're mining androids. What the hell do they need teleportation for?
To get into the rock and, you know, break up the rock from the inside. The rock least expects it from the inside.
Yeah. There's another
Zip lines, oh my god.
Actually, if you look closely, the zip line changes like its state of size. This is my favorite thing whenever to do. I sneak up on them and then I try to, and then throw a grenade in the middle of them. Boom.
Oh. Ooh, he's gonna run.
Actually, there's actually a
You missed
collector.
one.
You're supposed to be shooting at them from the zip line, but oh yeah, this is just me.
Anybody got time for that? Oh, his legs are off.
Yeah, that's the fun part of this game. Their legs are still like running around.
It's like a chicken.
Well, it was the chicken.
Put him out of his misery.
Out of his misery. He's not thinking of anything. He's just legs.
You don't
And
know
these-
if those legs have a brain?
Okay, I think we got one of these
Wow.
before. This is called a secret chip. They basically, if you get enough of them, you can unlock multiplayer levels. They're not really that interesting, and I don't have anyone to play with when it comes to
I'd
multiplayer
imagine,
levels.
yeah. This is back in the day when the double jump was still a clunky thing.
Yeah. Lunky.
When gravity stopped working.
Gravity
When you
stopped
made this-
working.
When gravity stopped working whenever you made that second jump and it looked like, you know, a puppet show.
Yeah. And that was the tutorial. Now we actually get
Now
to
the game really begins.
No, it just says welcome to the thank you for playing the demo.
Yeah. Please go out and buy the real game.
But
Listen
it
to
doesn't
that,
exist
like,
anymore.
Genesis style OST.
Also, now I shorten the loading screens to just so you can see the title of each stage.
Back, Glitch.
But like, remember
But-
what I said, that this was all recorded from an emulator.
Glitch, we just got a flatline signal from Hosed and Screwed. No time for tears. You're on your own.
They're
for
dead.
now. Get the hell to the other side pronto. Try finding a weapon.
The game just started and you're already the last man.
The last man standing.
Oh,
This is
shotgun.
actually, you actually earn like the Ripper and the Spew in this level.
Oh, which fires like chain?
This
Not
fires
chain,
small
those
little.
buzzsaws?
The Ripper fires small little circular saws.
This might be the prequel to Dead Space then.
Actually, there is a vehicle in this game that.
Are there any humans?
No, there is not
Just blow
any
yourself
humans. Come on, come here, you little. Get over here.
Oh, they're red.
Yeah. Well, the red ones
Uh.
have actual machine guns. The blue ones have.
They're
This
more
is when
pretty than
this
you
is
are
when I
men.
get the message to pull out the Ripper, because I remember the Ripper also does a good deal of damage to these guys. Because you can essentially blow their arms off if you shoot, depending. Because they actually have.
Oh, brutal.
I don't know what it's called, but you're. Oh, did you hear that?
His head got blown off.
Yeah, and then it goes.
Right on the face.
Like you heard the computery sound of his voice as his head got blown off. Yeah, that happens non-frequently, but it's fun to hear every time it happens. Why did I do this? I had the door open. I'm just going to the same place from a different direction.
You gotta get all the collectibles. That's the whole point of the games back in the day, man.
Oh,
if you
this
don't collect
isn't
everything,
Mario.
what's the point?
Imagine if Mario had a gun.
If Mario was a Terminator.
It's a me, Mario. Fuck you.
Do you think Luigi's dead?
What do you mean?
Like that's been the big theory, right? Ever since like Mario 64, because Luigi wasn't in it, and I think he's dead because the next game he's actually in is Haunted Mansion,
Well,
right? And you
I mean,
never see Mario, right?
Well,
and then
I mean,
there's that one room.
well, that
there's that
theory
one
may
room
be-
where
that theory may be good. It doesn't make much sense due to the fact that the guy who gives you the vacuum cleaner to suck up ghosts is the same guy who invented that painting stick that Bowser Jr. has in Mario Sunshine, and also
I like to
invented
whip him out
Flood.
every once in a while. And then we never heard from him again.
Well, no, you have Luigi in the next game after Mario Sunshine, which is Mario Galaxy.
Oh, we don't count those. Those are like big what ifs.
Mario
They're
Galaxy?
their own pocket dimension. Yeah.
Mario Galaxy
They don't
is
fit into the
directly
grand
after
scheme of
Mario
things.
Sunshine. It even makes
But what's it
references
really mean?
to it.
What happens? Yeah, but what happens after that? Where does it fit in the timeline?
If anything, I count Mario Sunshine as the what if game.
Alright. Oh wow, you can break down the vents one at a time. That's interesting.
I did that before to get. I literally did that before, and here we
You
have.
threw like a grenade at it and blew them all up. I
Well,
wasn't paying
no, it
attention
doesn't.
that far.
The grenade explosion radius isn't that far, but it's powerful, especially when you get a slingshot to sling at people, the grenades at people. Yeah, you can get a slingshot in this game.
Who's leaving rippers and vents in this establishment? There's no
Well, I mean, the
OSHA
vents
here, is
act
there?
more as hallways if you think about it.
Why wouldn't you put a door on it?
I don't know.
These
these are
robots are very
robots.
smart for
The-
being robots. Yeah, these are like vendors.
It just gives you some more things like why are there lights and well, ventilation systems in a place where that's entirely
You don't
inhabited by
need to
robots.
breathe, yeah. They
Right?
like to pretend like they're human. Do you think that robots have fake bathrooms so that they can like get oil changes? Just because they want to feel a little bit more human? This is a gosh darn maze of ventilation shafts. Jeez.
Yeah.
Is that a good guy? He's
That's
yellow.
a good guy, but we release all of them at once.
Ah.
But you can release one now and basically have a little army. But there's no point.
How generous of the map makers to give you an actual map instead of like the motion sensor head from Halo.
Oh god.
Well, there's a bunch of them over there. There's a... Oh,
This is
wow,
like-
okay.
Watch this. This is like my favorite part of this game. You can
In the far
possess
future,
enemies.
you can play arcade games.
No, you can possess enemies.
Oh, he's playing Armored Core!
Armored Core?
A mech game. Wow, he's got a good gun. I'm
That
surprised
is
he's not
a
tearing
level
you new
3
one.
spew.
These dudes are stormtroopers then if they have these weapons and aren't getting you.
Well, also,
They're chewing each other up.
if you think about it, this game is literally, okay, if I had to describe these guys in one way, they're the stormtroopers if they could actually land some of their shots.
You know, walking, yeah.
Well, watch what happens.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
You actually get to be in that section, the destroyed version of that section as Glitch. Come on, Max, pull out your spew. Or don't. Yeah, there we go. Pull out the spew, you idiot. Because the spew freaking tears through enemies.
Is it the gun that they were using?
They have a level 3, I have a level 1.
One of these days you'll grow up to be a level 3. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Damn, he deleted them all.
Well, not all of them. There's a guy up there, and then you have the machine.
Wait a second, you got a little propeller that shoots with you.
Oh yeah, that's a temporary. It's essentially It shoots one bullet. You fire one bullet. It fires 2 bullets for 1 piece of ammo.
These dudes are like Necrons. They just keep respawning.
Well, not until you destroy the freaking respawner. This room. What the fuck?
He's just hanging out. He was on break.
He was just on break. It would actually be funny if like
His
one
union
of the,
mandated.
No, if you see like one like come out with like a mug in his hand and he's like drinking it and he's like, "Yep, this is just another Tuesday."
Another, yeah. Gotta scrape him off the floor again. Yeah.
Scrape John
if you need
off the
things
floor
done
again.
yourself. Yeah. If you want things done right, you gotta do them yourself. Damn it, John. This is why you haven't gotten the raise.
That's how I see this. Okay, so reality, these guys have enslaved the droids, which is the faction you're playing for. The Mills are basically the dominant faction on this planet.
So even in the far future robot economies, you have class-based systems.
Yes, but we're like
the robot uprising. If the robots rebel against each other, is it a civil war or is it another? Oh god, what the hell is that? That's actually terrifying.
Oh yeah, that's if that thing grabs you, it can shake you and get rid of your washers. Also, these guys are
Some Matrix stuff.
well, you see, the guys that you're playing for, which are the droids, are actually quite competent in shooting. So if you want to explore without actually doing much fighting, you can, as long as they're on the field. Welcome to the bathroom.
This is the kind of level design where I'd end up getting lost. I would never find all these secret chips.
Well, you see, I only find the secret chips that are directly in front of me, and you need all of them to get.
That. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that.
You
I
need
could
all
pop
of
that
them,
open.
but if you find a certain amount, you'll have enough. Time to walk
Jack and
backwards.
Dexter had to get all those precursor orbs. So yeah, this is definitely in that vein of time.
I don't know how I missed that.
I like how it propels itself by waggling its feet around.
It's like an octopus.
Yeah,
with
flying octopus, which is
with
horrifying.
only 3 legs.
I mean, if Tails can fly with 2, who am I to judge?
Well,
Come on,
technically
boys.
he hovers with them. He doesn't really fly.
I just think he's like a bumblebee. Nobody scientifically knows how he does it. It just functions.
Well, in one of the comics it actually explains. Tails winds up his tails and then like pulls them apart really fast. Like, ever wondered how like those one toys work where you wind them up and then you pull them?
With the rubber band, like the rubber band propellers.
No, you wind them up and then you pull the 2 ends away from each other and it starts spinning really fast. That's how people assume Tails' tails do that.
I figured that he'd be the kind to have like a cybernetic butt plug that just has like one of those like fan propellers in it.
He lost his tails years ago, so he has to use a cybernetic butt plug.
Yeah, pretty much.
What about like? Do you remember that? Do you remember that like one theory that said that Tails was a girl, just because his voice was squeaky?
Right. Yeah, I mean that's like first level on the iceberg. Come on. But he's like got the hots for Sally Acorn, unless this is a lesbian relationship. But
well, I mean,
I think we're getting like knee deep in the in the anthropomorphic relationship wormhole here.
Well, the thing is that Sonic characters really no longer have any canonical ages.
Well, what was it? Whenever Amy was in the first one, she was a little girl.
12.
She was like a Sonic fangirl.